A missing girl from Van Nuys is found in the Coachella Valley. Who helped police crack the case? And there's new charges for a man accused of lighting a woman on fire. We'll tell you what happened in court just this morning. And starting off the new year on the right foot, how people in the valley are already working on their 2016 resolutions.
First in the Coachella Valley, you're watching KMIR TV Palm Springs, where the news comes first. KMIR News starts now.
Welcome to KMIR News at 11, also streaming live at KMIR.com. I'm Julie Bueller, in for Dan Ball. Let's get started with a check on your weather. Samara Smith, well, she also has the day off. So we have Brian Gallo. We're lucky enough for him to join us for the midday forecast. How are you, Brian?
I'm well. Thank you for that, Julie. I'm doing well. It's been a long couple of weeks, but
yes,
good nonetheless. Yeah.
And the weather today is going to cooperate, I hear.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Anticipate a beautiful afternoon. I mean, so far we have got almost crystal clear skies. You might see an occasional cloud pass by, but for the most part, clear and dry. A few light winds coming from the west. We're checking about 5 miles per hour as far as wind goes. But again, it's going to be a beautiful day and a beautiful week, with that being said. Right now in Palm Desert, we're seeing a temperature of 54 degrees. Our dew point's at 22, so it is definitely dry out there. And as I mentioned a moment ago, we have a little bit of wind, about 1 mile per hour. Might get gusts, breezes up to about 5 this afternoon. Get this, another frost advisory in effect tonight from 12 a.m. until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So a good part of the valley is going to see temps in the 30s once again. Bring in your plants, bring in your pets, be mindful. You will see some freezing temperatures tonight. And as you've seen, because you're outside, or will be outside, right on top of those mountains is some snow. We got about 1/2 of an inch last night, all thanks to that cell that was above us. I know you saw some rain, Julie. And with that being said, a very good chance of rain towards the end of the weekend. I'll give you more detail in my full weather. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you so much, Brian. Well, our top story this morning, a 2-year-old girl who disappeared on Christmas Eve during a supervised visit with her father in the Los Angeles area. She has been found safely in Palm Springs. Police say the girl, Lucia Perry, has been reunited with her mother. The father, 31-year-old Jack Perry, he has been detained and is expected to be booked on child concealment charges. Police say a neighbor recognized Perry and called them to investigate. And investigators are taking a closer look at a suspicious fire in Cathedral City. The fire broke out around 5:40 last night at the intersection of Bankside Drive and Commercial Road. 2 businesses were burned. One of them was a cab company. Investigators say the other business appeared to be a marijuana growing operation. They believe the fire started in an electrical room inside that business. No one was hurt. The fire is still under investigation. And a victim of the San Bernardino terror attacks falls victim for a second time when someone robbed her home. KMIR's Tony Shin shows us how she's coping with the string of bad luck.
He just broke the front door.
Natasha Taralbo is talking about the burglar who ransacked her home business.
He came in here and pulled out all the drawers.
Her mother saw the man before he ran out the back.
Oh my God, when I noticed the guy is inside the house, I'm so scared.
The alleged burglar, seen in a neighbor's surveillance system, stole several items, including a handgun and Natasha's Wayne Gretzky Kings jersey. But the pain of losing those possessions pales in comparison to the heartache she was feeling while her home was being burglarized.
My sister and my daughter and I had gone down the hill, down to San Bernardino, to pay respects at a vigil for my friend Daniel Kaufman.
Daniel was one of the 14 people killed in the December 2nd terrorist attack. Natasha works at the Inland Regional Center and is also a survivor.
I felt violated at work, violated at home. There was like no safe point for me at all.
The Kings heard about the theft and gave Natasha a replacement jersey. But the best news came from sheriff's deputies who arrested this man, Richard Allen Vance. They say the 52-year-old Victorville resident used Natasha's gun to commit other crimes, including a home invasion robbery.
We're fortunate that the weapon was recovered and that this individual's in jail before anyone got hurt.
Deputies also recovered Natasha's original Kings jersey, but that only gives her little comfort because she'll never get back what she really wants, her friend Daniel.
He was just so dear to me. He's just a beautiful person.
In Victorville, Tony Shin, KMIR News.
A man who allegedly set a woman on fire in Pomona, he's now charged with murder. This is 51-year-old Clarence Duell Deer, seen in a booking photo from 2012. Police claim that on Christmas, Deer poured gasoline on a woman and lit her on fire, possibly with a cigarette. Neighbors told police they saw the 41-year-old victim running from a home engulfed in flames before collapsing in the street. She later died at a hospital. Deer was arrested Sunday morning in Altadena. He's being held on $1 million bail. And the Palm Desert man accused of lighting a Coachella mosque on fire, he remains in jail. 23-year-old Carl James Dial faces several felony charges related to the attack. If convicted, he could face a maximum sentence of 11 years in prison. Investigators say Dial threw a Molotov cocktail in the lobby of the Islamic Center of the Coachella Valley. No one was injured in the fire, but there was smoke damage throughout the building. Dial was supposed to be in court yesterday morning, but the settlement hearing was postponed until January 15th. He is being held in the Indio jail on $150,000 bail. And the California Highway Patrol is calling its maximum enforcement period a success. The CHP stepped up patrols from Christmas Eve through Sunday night, and in that time, officers based out of Indio arrested 15 people suspected of drunk driving. They also investigated 15 accidents, but luckily none of them fatal. While the number of accidents dropped this year, the number of DUI arrests remained the same. And Palm Springs International Airport is offering extra parking to help handle the holiday travel rush. The airport's economy lot on Kirk Douglas Way will open at 4:30 this afternoon. Parking costs $11 per day. A free shuttle will also be available between the lot and the main terminal, and as usual, travelers are advised to arrive at least 90 minutes before their flight to allow enough time to park, check in, and get through security. Hopefully you'll enjoy traveling, getting to go home and see the family. All right, time is now 6 minutes past the hour. Let's get a check on your weather. Brian Gallo will join us from the Weather Center. How are you, Brian?
I'm well, Julie. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good,
Fantastic.
good. I've got good news.
Really?
Yeah, we're looking at a clear week. Believe it or not, we had a lot of cloud cover these past few days. Brought us some rain, as you know, brought us a little bit of snow for those mountain areas. But yeah, we're looking at about 3 to 4 days of clear skies, and we will be close to our average temperature by New Year's Day. Yes, you heard me right. Checking our live cam, beautiful day. Look at that, just absolutely gorgeous. And it's going to stay that way. It's going to be cold tonight. We're under a frost advisory. We thought we were out of the weeds, but we are not. At 12 a.m. tonight until 8 a.m. in the morning, that frost advisory will be in full effect. So just be mindful, it's going to be another cold, cold night. Checking out what's happening right now here in the valley floor. Palm Desert checking in at 54. La Quinta, we're seeing a temp of 56 right now. 55 for Indio and Cathedral City, we're seeing a temp of 52. I anticipate a high at about 62 or 63 for today. Yesterday we saw a temp of 59. We should be seeing a temp of 67. That's pretty much our average with lows around 46. And check this out. Look at this record, a high of 86 degrees and 63. Can you imagine it being 86 degrees at this time of the year in December? So again, it's going to be a nice week. We will get closer to our temps for average for this time of year. Looking at highs today right now, again, lots of 6s in our forecast. 59 for Thousand Palms, 60 for Palm Springs. Tram is going to be beautiful, a little chilly, but beautiful. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day nonetheless. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you, Brian. It's a tough job you have having to forecast all the beautiful weather we have here in the Coachella Valley. Well, it's that time of year again when many of us start thinking about what we want to do differently next year and what may be our New Year's resolutions. KMIR's Carlos Herrera tells us how the Valley is preparing for 2016.
Sometimes we wonder, what if this year had gone differently? And we ask ourselves, what if we could have made those changes this year? Today we ask people what would have made a better 2015 and what is their New Year's resolution. Sometimes it's a difficult question to answer.
Hold it there. I probably need to think about that for a minute.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Let me think about that.
Well, for some, it's a little easier to decide what they want for the new year.
Legos.
Unfortunately, as an adult, it may be a bit more complicated.
Well, 2015 was a really great year for me in a lot of ways.
Because although this year was good,
I had a pretty good year overall.
There's always room for improvement.
That actually it's a good question to ask yourself, because usually if we take time to think about it and reflect inside, we can see, yeah, there's probably some things that I could change.
So what exactly would people change?
I've been asked that question by my wife and other people.
Looking back to last year, according to Nielsen, the top resolutions were number 1, stay fit and healthy, 2, lose weight, and 3, enjoy life to the fullest.
Be really healthy and strong I just work out a lot and just get to be just in perfect shape.
Just to be more economical worldwide.
But some have other ideas.
Be more responsive to other people. Because when you work really hard and you're really busy, you tend to not pay attention to other people's needs.
In fact, a couple of people shared the same views.
How to balance life better. Just work, kids, church, everything that you need to do. Just trying to figure out how to balance that better.
And as 2015 speeds on by and we get ready to receive 2016.
Reflecting on the year, I think, is a really good exercise because then you can make mid-course corrections and make the next year better.
It's important to remember to always aim higher.
Just focus on what you want to do.
A lot of people told me they weren't really sure what their New Year's resolution was, and some people did take a few minutes to think about it. Back to you.
Thank you, Carlos. And don't forget, KMIR is your home for Spa Resort Casino's Palm Springs New Year's Eve countdown. Spa Resort Casino is giving away 6 pairs of premium seats to the Starship Show exclusively through KMIR. To enter, just go to KMIR.com, look under the contest section, and while general admission is free, you can also purchase seating for the show through the Spa Resort Casino. All right, the time is now 11 minutes past the hour. Still to come on KMIR News at 11. Deadly storms across the country are not over yet, where people are still bracing for the worst.
You're watching KMIR News for Indian Wells, Desert Shores, and all of the Coachella Valley. KMIR News, where the news comes first.
It's no accident that you made it this far. You value hard work and sound decision-making, and want to feel secure knowing what you value most is being protected. AMS Security in Palm Desert offers that peace of mind. From home security and automation to medical alert, cameras, even remote monitoring. Security you count on, people you trust. AMS Security. We respond to a higher standard.
Behave for Uncle Pete.
Bye. I'll see you guys later, man.
Now Time Warner Cable makes your internet go faster. Up to 50 megs.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, it's okay. It's good.
With home Wi-Fi, powered by the latest equipment available to cover all your devices. So when you need more from your internet, it's there for you. Discover how much more is included. Internet plans start as low as $14.99 per month. Call 1-855-1TWC. Time Warner Cable.
Our family at Comfort Air takes great joy this time of the year, knowing we help play our part, keeping your family comfortable in your homes while you celebrate the season. We'd like to take this time to thank you for making Comfort Air one of the fastest growing air conditioning companies in the Coachella Valley. So from our family at Comfort Air to yours, we hope your holiday season's filled with joy and the very best for the new year. Happy holidays!
The Desert Recreation District offers facilities, parks, and pools for every kind of recreation. Planning a special event or celebration, from birthday parties to picnics, indoors and out of doors, check out myrecreationdistrict.com or call 760-347-3484.
KMIR News will be your exclusive home for all things New Year's when we team up with Spa Resort Casino in downtown Palm Springs to welcome 2016 New Year's Eve. Join us live starting at 11 on KMIR. KMIR News is brought to you in part by General Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Call the General. You're watching KMIR News with Dan Ball and forecaster Sumata Smith.
Good morning and welcome back. There you see a live look outside the General Heating and Air Conditioning camera. Just a beautiful day here in the Coachella Valley. And last night we got a little rain if you were in the Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage area. But this morning, picturesque. We're a little spoiled here in the Coachella Valley. We'll get to another look of our local weather here in a moment, but first, weather across the nation has been disastrous. 43 people have died from weather-related causes over the past week. At least 24 of those fatalities can be attributed to a single system that has just wreaked havoc across the U.S. And forecasters say Mother Nature isn't done. NBC's Kim Hutchinson shows us millions are still in the path of the storm.
The severe weather system that has already caused tremendous damage, bringing blizzard conditions to the west and more flooding to the Middle and Plains states Monday. In Missouri, rain continued, sending already swollen rivers surging over their banks.
I am worried.
I don't know what to do. I've been sick to my stomach. I can't take my medicine. I just don't know what to do. And it's still supposed to come up higher.
Oklahoma residents forced to cope with both flood and blizzard warnings. One man had to walk to safety through freezing water.
I gather my things. I make the trek for about a half a mile or so in the about waist high.
The cold temperatures and high water were a bad combination.
Stood in that water for about 3 hours waiting for him to get here. Hypothermia could have set in at any time.
The list of weather-related fatalities is likely to grow longer. 2 men have been pulled from water in Georgia, the widow of one clearly grieving.
I'm gonna be so lost without him.
The storm is expected to continue moving northeastward Tuesday and is likely to leave yet more misery in its wake. I'm Kim Hutcherson reporting.
And our thoughts are with all the families affected by that storm. Meanwhile, back here in the Valley, basketball teams from around the world are hitting the courts here in the Coachella Valley. Still to come, we'll explain why this is a slam dunk for hotels and restaurants during a typically slow week.
Hello, everyone. We've got a beautiful day upon us today. We're going to be under a frost advisory, though. I'll give you details after the break.
We are the choices we make.
Detective Santos, you're under arrest.
I'm thinking I was gonna rat out my crew.
You have a daughter, don't you?
There's a rat on my team.
I need to kill it.
Next Tuesday and Wednesday, all 3 Chicago teams unite
Give me your hand so I can pull you up.
in an unprecedented event.
Casey. Casey!
3 shows, 2 nights, 1 Chicago. Starting next Tuesday, 9/8 Central on NBC.
Want to escape? Take a short, beautiful drive. Meet the friendliest people in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Play to win. Enjoy every moment. Have an exciting time. Now that's what I call an escape. Good times in a great place. Cahuilla Casino.
Don't take your garage door for granted. Schedule your yearly garage door tune-up today. And for a limited time, we'll throw in a $25 gift certificate to Rock's Firehouse Grill in Palm Desert. Hanson Garage Door Service, the quality choice for all your garage door needs.
Hello, I'm Patrick Harkins, and this is Consign Design.
Leeds & Son Fine Jewelers in Palm Desert.
Money Monday is brought to you by Legal Docs by Me. Low-cost legal document preparation. No lawyers. Save money.
Happy Tuesday to you, my friends. What a gorgeous day it's going to be. It's clear skies for us today, and actually for a good part of the week. Checking our live cam right now. There we go. There's those clear skies. That sunrise was gorgeous this morning. We had a little bit of cloud cover and some moisture in the air, which made for a very colorful sunrise. But again, anticipate clear skies for the rest of the week. Snow, believe it or not, if you're looking up at the mountains, you can see, got some cover there. We looked about a ½ inch last night. All thanks to that cell that kind of sauntered over us. A good part of the valley did see some rain. Now, me personally, at my house, I didn't see any rain. I know Julie saw some rain. Rich here saw some rain in Desert Hot Springs. So it definitely happened. I hope you saw some rain. And as I mentioned, a clear week ahead. Now, this frost advisory, thought we were out of the clear, but lo and behold, we're now back into a frost advisory, which will begin tonight at midnight. It will expire at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So plants, pets, pipes, be mindful. It's going to be freezing for a healthy part of the valley. All right, check temps right now. Here in Palm Desert, we're seeing 54. Cathedral City, 52. Not bad at all. We're going to be seeing a high around 63 for a good part of everybody today. So we're slowly but surely getting there. Thank you, Sharon Calgagno. We love these pictures. Send them on to myphotos@kmr.com. I believe this is from her home. And check that out. Such beautiful, beautiful pictures and scapes and sets. That was the sunset right there. All right, checking national temperatures. New York, 42. Some of the nation is slowly but surely getting back to the temperatures that they should be seeing for this time of year. Miami's struggling a little bit, 82, and they actually have a system that's heading their way now. They're going to be getting a lot of rain and weather kicking up. San Francisco checking in at 47, and El Paso checking in at 37 degrees. Now here's our high temps again. You'll see lots of 6s in our forecast. 61 for Thermal, 62 for La Quinta, 62 for Indian Wells and Palm Desert, 59 for Desert Hot Springs. Now this is the appropriate temp. A moment ago I had this labeled wrong. It's actually 34 at the Trim, 53 at Whitewater, and High Desert, there we are, 51 for Yucca Valley, and 55 for 29 Palms. Now as I mentioned, clear, beautiful. We should be seeing 67, so we're going to be right around where we should be come Thursday, just in time for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And as you see on Sunday and Monday, we have a very strong chance of getting some measurable rain. I'd like to say taking a big bite out of this El Nino that's heading our way. So get excited, Julie, and grab an umbrella.
Okay, so clear for New Year's Eve,
and New Year's
but
Day.
then we'll be getting some rain and hopefully...
Exactly. Saturday, some clouds should start to filter in, and then by Sunday we should have some measurable rain on us, hopefully through Tuesday if we get lucky.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Brian.
Thanks, Julie.
All right, well, some of the nation's best basketball talent is in town for a tournament that not only offers entertainment for sports fans, but also a big economic boost to the Valley.
And there's not a tournament in the nation that probably has the type of competition all around as the Max Preps tournament does.
Perhaps the only thing more impressive than the high level of competition in the Max Prep Holiday Classic tournament might be the Coachella Valley's weather.
We're happy the weather cooperated. It's beautiful outside. The teams from Utah run around in shorts and a t-shirt thinking it's spectacular.
And thanks to both the sparkling weather and spectacular competition, teams from Germany and Georgia, Utah, Florida, Washington, Nevada, and beyond all descend on the Coachella Valley to participate in this high school basketball tournament, helping Valley businesses fill in a usual holiday gap.
I know Christmas to New Year's is typically a tough time to fill up hotels. We got lots of teams filling up hotels. Everybody's got to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, we're just really excited about the opportunity to host lots of quality high school basketball here in the desert.
Along with bringing basketball teams, some of the schools actually decided to host alumni events as well, just adding to the bottom line of our Valley's local businesses.
Well, we have a team of 11, and every kid's represented, plus we have an alum event this weekend, so there's probably about 40 to 50 people that travel from the Seattle area down to Palm Desert this Christmas season.
And it's not just hotel and restaurants seeing a spike. Some of the basketball teams were looking to take in a variety of special offerings in the Coachella Valley.
We came here to represent our state, Georgia. We're back-to-back state champions here in Atlanta. We're going to view the town a little bit. We want to go on they say it's a dune buggy tour or something like that.
It is a very cool tournament. It runs through Wednesday. I was at the dunk contest last night. Some of the most impressive athletic displays you've ever seen from a high school kid. It was amazing. All right, moving on. If you are headed out for New Year's Eve, you may want to ring in the new year in style. So still to come, a look at some hot fashions you can get without breaking your 2016 budget.
Beautify your desert landscape with a perfect lawn that needs no water. Install synthetic turf. Installed by Tessera, builders of outdoor living spaces for 30 years. It requires no water and is low maintenance. Use this high-quality turf for lawn areas large and small. Take strokes off your golf game without leaving your backyard. Save thousands in upkeep. We all must do our part during this drought. Save water and stay green all year long. Call Tessera to design your new synthetic turf landscape.
Meet the Moores. We're the Moore family, and as you can see, we needed internet that could do more.
We do more games.
And more streaming.
So we need more speed.
That's why we switched to Time Warner Cable.
You can too. Call 1-800-344-6025.
Now we can connect more devices at the same time.
The Wi-Fi in this house is amazing.
Throw my guacamole.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Look at that.
Time Warner Cable even has an internet plan for us.
Get the internet speed that's right for you. From everyday low price internet up to 50 megs. Plans start as low as $14.99 per month.
They even made it easy to switch with a 1-hour arrival window.
Why settle for less when you can get more?
Get more from your internet with a range of speeds up to 50 megs. Call 1-800-344-6025. You could get free installation, no data cap, and access to over 400,000 TWC Wi-Fi hotspots with select plans. Call now.
Dieting plans come and go. If you're looking for immediate results, Healthy Self programs have helped hundreds of people lose weight and get their lives back.
Ever since I've started with Healthy Self, I've lost about 35 pounds, and not only have they helped me lose the weight, they've also helped me keep it off.
I've been with Healthy Self for about 8 weeks. I lost 10 to 15 pounds. I love the program. It's easy to follow and it fits into my busy lifestyle.
Healthy Self, your weight loss solution. So stop dieting and start living.
You're watching KMIR News with Dan Ball and forecaster Sumata Smith.
Well, whether you're headed to the Spa Resort Casino or perhaps somewhere else, you'll likely want to look your best to bring in the new year. And if you're still looking for that perfect outfit, we've got some tips for you. Mike Wilbur takes a look at budget-friendly ways to ring the new year in style.
Xana Roberts-Rossi is breaking down the hottest looks for ringing in the new year, starting with this revealing sheer number.
Sheer is a great trend for New Year's Eve, and we've seen it on some of our favorite celebrities, Kim Kardashian, Chrissy Teigen. She wore that amazing Marchesa dress. The conceal and reveal idea is super smart, and that's what we've done here. Paneling here, it's kind of a racer back finish, the slither at the waist, the slither at the bottom. It's from Amazon Fashion. You order online. The dress itself requires no styling, apart from a great red lip, a cool top knot, some simple clean jewelry, and a cool heel. You're gonna have a good night.
The second must-have look for kicking off 2016, lace.
We are seeing the lace trend everywhere. It's all over the runways and all over the red carpets. Jennifer Lopez in the green lace was awesome. If you really want to stand out on New Year's Eve, this is your answer. The forest green lace number. This is by Zara. It's actually 2 pieces, which I love. The top half resembles a slip dress, but then the skirt is super elegant. This is $39 and this is $49. Such a great bargain for an awesome New Year's Eve party look.
Xana's final pick comes from the cutout craze.
Cutouts are without doubt a big trend. Gigi and Selena at the VS show, oh my goodness, amazing. Cutouts are a great way to stand out in a crowd, but we want to do it in a subtle way, and this awesome jumpsuit does just that. You don't want some severe cutouts as well, because that would just be too much. The aim of the game for us for New Year's Eve is to look amazing and sophisticated, not like you've tried too hard.
Mike Wilbur, NBC News.
Well, and for all the fellas that are looking for fashion advice too, just check out Brian's wardrobe. He nails it every time. All right, a family that fell victim to the San Bernardino terror attack has a new problem to deal with. Just ahead, we'll explain why the latest crime against them hit a little closer to home.
Make sure I'm tightened together. Julie, you're so kind. Thank you very much. Good, happy Tuesday to you, Coachella Valley. I've got good news and some not so good news. It's going to be a gorgeous, clear week, but there's a frost advisory again tonight. It's going to be a very cold one. Details for you after the break.
We are the choices we make.
Detective Santos, you're under arrest.
I'm thinking I was gonna rat out my crew.
You have a daughter, don't you?
There's a rat on my team.
I need to kill it.
Next Tuesday and Wednesday, all 3 Chicago teams unite
Give me a hand so I can pull you up.
in an unprecedented event.
Casey. Casey!
3 shows, 2 nights, 1 Chicago. Starting next Tuesday, 9/8 Central on NBC.
Bring on the challenge. Join reigning champ Bill Haas and other top PGA Tour pros at the Career Builder Challenge this January. Special pricing for a limited time. Buy today and save at careerbuilderchallenge.com/tickets.
At Desert Air Conditioning, your comfort is our #1 concern. That's why we've been serving families for over 60 years. We will come to your home and accurately evaluate which system is best for you. No guessing. We feature remote Wi-Fi thermostats and high-efficiency air cleaners to relieve your allergies. Call us today to find out how you can save a lot on your air conditioning portion of your electric bills.
A family of air, Desert Air, since 1954. Let our family serve your family.
The city of Indio is the destination for work, play, or home.
Youth sports leagues like soccer, basketball, and tennis.
The resort lifestyle is superb. Dining, days at the pool, and of course, golf.
The world-famous festivals are here in town. National Day Festival, Coachella, and Stagecoach.
Indio is perfect to grow my life as an artist, gallery owner, and homeowner. The city of Indio. Work, play, or home. Find your future here today. Visit indio.org.
Bring on the challenge. Join reigning champ Bill Haas and other top PGA Tour pros at the Career Builder Challenge this January. Special pricing for a limited time. Buy today and save at careerbuilderchallenge.com/tickets.
A missing girl from Van Nuys is back with her family this morning where she was found in the valley. And new charges for a man accused of lighting a woman on fire. We'll tell you what happened in court just this morning. And if you're getting ready to ring in the new year, we have preparations and where you can go for a huge free party.
First in the Coachella Valley, you're watching KMIR TV Palm Springs, where the news comes first. KMIR News starts now.
Welcome to KMIR News at 11, also streaming live at KMIR.com. I'm Julie Bueller. Dan Ball has the day off. All right, let's get you started with your weather. Brian Gallo is in for Samara Smith with your midday forecast. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing well, Julie. How are you?
Fantastic. It's
Happy
another
Tuesday.
beautiful day.
It is. It is. It's going to be a beautiful week, actually. Yeah. I do have good news. I wouldn't call it bad news with the frost advisory. I'll get to that in a minute. But the good news is, let's focus on that. It's going to be a clear and beautiful week. Here in Palm Desert, we're seeing a temperature of 54 right now. That dew point sitting at 22, so it is dry out there and gentle, the most gentle breeze possible, 1 mile per hour coming from the southwest. As far as wind goes, we might see breezes up to about 5 miles per hour, but for the most part, it's going to be a fairly mild day when it comes to wind. As you see, looking up at the mountains, we had a little bit of snow last night, about a half an inch, and boy, is it looking beautiful. I cannot wait for the El Nino and see these snow-capped mountains. Frost advisory, unfortunately, that begins at midnight tonight, expires at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, just as we've been dealing with this past weekend, temps are going to be cold. Bring in the plants, bring in the pets, and watch the pipes. It's going to be a cold one. I've got much more detail for you in my full weather. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you so much, Brian. All right, our top story this morning, a 2-year-old girl who disappeared on Christmas Eve during a supervised visit with her father in the Los Angeles area. She's been found safe in Palm Springs. Police say the girl, Lucia Perry, has been reunited with her mother and the father, 31-year-old Jack Perry. He has been detained and is expected to be booked on child concealment charges. Police say a neighbor recognized Perry and called them to investigate. And just days after a woman survived the San Bernardino terror attack, a burglar ransacked her home. Natasha Torabalo works at the Inland Regional Medical Center. She was there on December 2nd when 2 shooters opened fire, killing 14 people, including one of her friends. Well, soon after the attack, a burglar ransacked her home business. Several items were stolen, including a handgun and a Wayne Gretzky Kings jersey. When the burglary happened, Natasha was at a vigil for her friend killed in the terror attacks.
My sister and my daughter and I had gone down the hill down to San Bernardino to pay respects at a vigil for my friend Daniel Kaufman.
Heartbreaking. Well, the Kings heard about the theft and gave Natasha a replacement jersey, but the best news came from sheriff deputies who arrested the suspect. They say 52-year-old Richard Allen Vance of Victorville used Natasha's gun to commit other crimes, including a home invasion robbery. Vance faces several charges, including armed robbery and burglary. His bail has been set at $500,000. And a man who allegedly set a woman on fire in Pomona is now charged with murder. This is 51-year-old Clarence Duell Deer, seen in a booking photo from 2012. Police claim that on Christmas, Deer poured gasoline on a woman and lit her on fire, possibly with a cigarette. Neighbors told police they saw the 41-year-old victim running from a home engulfed in flames before collapsing in the street. She later died at a hospital. Deer was arrested Sunday morning in Altadena. He is being held on $1 million bail. And investigators are taking a closer look at a suspicious fire in Cathedral City. The fire broke out around 5:40 last night at the intersection of Bankside Drive and Commercial Road. 2 businesses were burned. One of them was a cab company. Investigators say the other business appeared to be a marijuana growing operation. They believe the fire started in an electrical room inside that business. Now, no one was hurt, and the fire is still under investigation. And the Palm Desert man accused of lighting a Coachella mosque on fire, he remains in jail. 23-year-old Carl James Dial faces several felony charges related to the attack. If convicted, he could face a maximum sentence of 11 years in prison. Investigators say Dial threw a Molotov cocktail in the lobby of the Islamic Center of the Coachella Valley. No one was injured in the fire, but smoke damage occurred throughout the building. Dial was supposed to be in court yesterday morning, but the settlement hearing was postponed until January 15th. He is being held in the Indio jail on $150,000 bail. And this morning, police in Fairfield, they're looking for a woman who is seen on camera throwing a dog to the ground. We want to warn you, this video is graphic. Police say this video shows Brandy Chin carrying her small dog by the collar and tossing him into the street towards her ex-boyfriend. The man who shot this video says this isn't the first time he's seen the woman abuse her dog. Just heartbreaking. He said he's glad he caught it on camera this time. Her ex disagrees. He says Chin is not an animal abuser, and the incident happened in the heat of the moment as the two were arguing.
Why did she lose her cool?
Me and her were arguing about some personal things, and just it got blown up into something else. And I think maybe it just got out of hand.
As of now, both Chin and the dog are missing. Once apprehended, she could face fines and jail time. Well, the California Highway Patrol is calling its maximum enforcement period a success. The CHP stepped up patrols from Christmas Eve through Sunday night, and in that time, officers based out of Indio arrested 15 people suspected of drunk driving. They also investigated 15 accidents, luckily none of them fatal. And while the number of accidents dropped this year, the number of DUI arrests remained the same. And the Automobile Club of Southern California estimates a DUI conviction can cost more than $15,000. So to keep drunk drivers off the road this New Year's Eve, the Auto Club is offering its 20th annual Tipsy Tow service. The free service is available from 6 p.m. on New Year's Eve until 6 a.m. on New Year's Day. Call 1-800-400-4AAA for a free ride home up to 7 miles. Beyond that, you'll have to pay a tow fee. All right, Palm Springs International Airport is offering extra parking help to handle the holiday rush. The airport economy lots on Kirk Douglas Way will open at 4:30 this afternoon. Parking costs $11 a day, and there's a free shuttle that will also be available between the lot and the main terminal. As usual, travelers are encouraged to arrive about 90 minutes before their flight to allow enough time to park, check in, and get through security. And hopefully you'll have safe travels as you get to go home to see your family. All right, it is now 36 minutes past the hour. Let's get a check on the weather. Brian Gallo, I hear you have some good news for us.
I do have some good news.
Good.
You know, we live in this gorgeous valley, right?
Fact.
Winter's here. Winter can be a bit patchy, a bit hit or miss for us here. This week it's going to be a hit. We should be right around 67 as far as our average goes for this time of year. 66 will be our high come New Year's Eve day. Yes, you heard me right. But checking our live cam right now, beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. You might see the occasional wispy cloud pop by in or pass by. But for the most part, we're checking for clear skies throughout the whole week. On the other side, though, we definitely have some cool temps heading our way tonight into the wee hours of the morning. Frost advisory in effect from midnight until 8 a.m., so be mindful. And I can't implore enough, pets, plants, and pipes, just be aware it's going to freeze. Checking temps right now here in Palm Desert, we see a temperature of 54 degrees. La Quinta, a couple degrees warmer at 56. 52 for Cathedral City, and Indio seeing a temp of 55. A good part of the valley is going to see temperatures in the low 60s today. Yesterday, we saw a high of 59, a low of 40. As I said, normally we're seeing about 67 with lows about 46. And check this record out. In 63, it was almost 90 degrees. Can you imagine it being 90 degrees at this time of year right about now? So right now we're actually getting really good temperatures, and a lot of the nation's getting back to the numbers that they should be seeing for this time of year. Better news for you is we are looking at about a 40 or 50% chance or more of some serious wet weather coming on Saturday night into Monday, Tuesday. So keep those fingers crossed and get ready, get your umbrellas ready for some serious El Nino time. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you so much, Brian. And with the new year right around the corner and the place to be, New Year's Eve, well, it's Spa Resort Casino. KMIR's Kitty Alvarado has a preview.
The Spa Resort Casino is going all out for New Year's Eve. They're busy preparing for the big celebration happening across the street from the casino.
We have entertainment from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. It starts with DJ Dents. At 10:30, they take the stage with Starship and Mickey Thomas for a fantastic concert that's going to ring in the new year.
And if you're there, you won't miss the East Coast celebration.
We're going to have an East Coast celebration and simulcast, courtesy of KMIR, helping bring that to us so everybody can celebrate the East Coast countdown.
This New Year's Eve party will have something for everyone.
Free to the public event, so it's going to be almost like a block party. Food, vendors, we have some family-friendly activities that are going to be happening as well. If you do want seating at the concert, that is available for $35.
And the best part of this New Year's Eve celebration, a new tradition in the desert you won't want to miss.
At midnight, we're going to count down with a fantastic palm tree structure that is going to be our homage to the crystal ball drop in New York City. So it's going to be fantastic with fireworks and all the bells and whistles. So we're really hoping this becomes something that happens year after year that the city can really look forward to for many generations to come.
In Palm Springs, Kitty Alvarado, KMIR News.
Sounds fantastic. And remember, KMIR is your home for Spa Resort Casino's Palm Springs New Year's Eve countdown. Spa Resort Casino is giving away 6 pairs of premium seats to the Starship Show exclusively through KMIR. If you'd like to enter, just go to KMIR.com, look under the contest section. And by the way, general admission is free, but you can also purchase seating for the show through the Spa Resort Casino. All right, time now 40 minutes past the hour, but still to come on KMIR at 11. Investigators in Cleveland and Chicago are looking into deadly police shootings. Was the violence necessary or excessive force? Straight ahead, how city leaders are responding to the controversy.
Cable's out.
No Friday night rom-com? That's a shame.
We at Time Warner Cable need to apologize to you. We no longer offer you an excuse to get out of Friday romantic comedy night.
We're making a bunch of changes at Time Warner Cable. If you experience an outage, we're committed to getting to your home within 24 hours. And before we leave, we'll do a free whole home check to make sure that all your connections and equipment are working great.
Sorry, buddy.
In the show, I portrayed Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, and Judy Garland. I've always been a performer, always been interested in acting. I played Farmer McGregor in a production of Peter Rabbit in the 2nd grade, so I was bitten by the acting bug early on.
Hi, Bill Nicholson here, reaching into the mailbag. Lois from Rancho Mirage asks, I want high quality carpet, but I just don't think I can afford those brand names. Help me out, Bill. Well, Lois, if value is what you're looking for at a great price, come to see our in-stock flooring. We buy first quality closeouts on beautiful name brand flooring. You have to see it to believe it. Once it's gone, it's gone. But I'm always finding great deals. We'll floor you at Flooring Innovations.
Wondering which mattress is right for you? Come to a Mathis Sleep Center and check out EcoComfort, our best-selling mattresses. With innovative ice soak covers that stay cool all night, eco-friendly foam that gives you perfectly contoured support, and a 25-year warranty at about half the cost of the nationally advertised brands. Come get yours right now, and we'll even throw in a gift card worth up to $300. The best value on the best night's sleep you've ever had, only at a Mathis Sleep Center near you.
And welcome back. Here we have a live look from our General Heating and Plumbing camera at, right here in Palm Desert at our studios. Beautiful day. Sure, there's a frost advisory later tonight, but enjoy your afternoon. It's just a gorgeous day. Well, no criminal charges will be filed in the 2014 police killing of a 12-year-old boy in Cleveland. Now this, as Chicago police have 2 more officers on paid leave as the department investigates the fatal shooting of 2 people, one the police have already admitted was accidental. NBC's Edward Lawrence has the latest this morning from Washington.
Protests in Cleveland and across the United States in response to no indictment of officers involved in shooting and killing 12-year-old Tamir Rice.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail.
This protest in New York City.
I'd like to see a legal system that incarcerates killer cops.
On November 22, 2014, someone called 911 saying there was a gunman in the park. The dispatcher never relayed critical information to responding officers that it was likely a boy with a toy gun. 1 second after the officers arrived, they shot Tamir.
It was horrible, unfortunate, and regrettable, but it was not by the law that binds us a crime.
Someone other than the elected county official who works very closely with law enforcement officers of this community day in and day out should have probably made that decision.
Meanwhile, in Chicago, Mayor Rahm Emanuel cut his vacation short amid new calls for his resignation. 2 officers shot and killed a 19-year-old they say was acting out with a baseball bat. Chicago police say they accidentally killed a mother of 5 in the gunfire. Edward Lawrence, NBC News, Washington.
Well, it's beginning to look like a winter wonderland across the country. In Iowa, a winter storm brought a mix of snow and sleet, making for wet conditions. Plows and salt trucks were out trying to clear the road. And then in Grand Rapids, Michigan, freezing rain pelted vehicles and led to slick and slippery roads. Snow, sleet, rain, and wind will continue to wreak havoc this week as the storm system heads northeast. And a Boy Scout trip in the woods goes horribly wrong. Still to come, how 3 quick-thinking scouts saved their troop leader.
We're slowly warming up, but before we do, we're going to cool off tonight just a bit. Details for you after the break.
We are the choices we make.
Detective Santos, you're under arrest.
I'm thinking I was going to rat out my crew.
You have a daughter, don't you?
There's a rat on my team.
I need to kill it.
Next Tuesday and Wednesday, all 3 Chicago teams unite
Give me a hand so I can pull you up.
in an unprecedented event.
Casey. Casey!
3 shows, 2 nights, 1 Chicago. Starting next Tuesday, 9/8 Central on NBC.
4 out of 5 people may not agree on carne asada or carnitas, but 4 out of 5 who got their health insurance through Covered California got help paying for it. Find out if you could be one of them at coveredca.com. Enroll by January 31st to avoid the IRS tax penalty. Now and then, we all appreciate a little help. Through Covered California, health insurance could cost less than you think, and most uninsured Californians could get help paying for it. To find free, local, in-person help, visit coveredca.com.
A timeless design from the professionals at Palm Desert Kitchens can be just what you need to create the kitchen of your dreams.
Palm Desert Kitchens, because an exceptional design is timeless.
Call today for your free in-home consultation.
Bring on the Tour Pros, including Phil Mickelson, Patrick Reed, Matt Kuchar, Justin Thomas, Billy Horschel, Zach Johnson, and returning champ Bill Haas. Bring on the Challenge, the 57th playing of the Career Builder Challenge in partnership with the Clinton Foundation. Played this year on the famous TPC Stadium course at PGA West. Buy your tickets today at Lumpy's, the PGA Tour Superstore, or online at CareerBuilderChallenge.com.
KMIR News will be your exclusive home for all things New Year's when we team up with Spa Resort Casino in downtown Palm Springs to welcome 2016 New Year's Eve. Join us live starting at 11 on KMIR.
Welcome back. We have Brian Gallo joining us for your midday forecast in the Weather Center. Brian, pretty perfect conditions here, but Chicago O'Hare Airport, I hear a lot of weather delays over there.
Well, between O'Hare and Midway, they have 500 flights delayed.
Wow. Pretty lucky here.
Just in a couple of days, yes.
Pretty lucky here.
Looks like I got a dead mic. You want to loan me your mic real quick? Sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulty. Rich, you want to change this out, please? There we are. All right, we're going to do weather from over here. We're going to switch it up just a taste. So 56 is what we're looking at right now in Palm Desert. Some winds. Some winds about 2 miles per hour, 1 mile per hour coming from the southwest. Again, we got a little bit of technical difficulty. My mic is dead. Hand that to me, please, Rich. Thank you so much. There we go. All right, so I'm on Julie's mic. Okay, headlines. Frost advisory, midnight tonight, expires at 8 a.m. So we've had about 2 full days of this frost advisory. Very, very cold temperatures for us, obviously, especially in the late hours of the morning. So anticipate freezing temps for a very good part of the valley. As you see on those mountains, we have a little bit of snow there. We got about a ½ an inch of snow. Good news is we have more coming. We have a cell heading our way. It's going to be fantastic. We get a little taste of El Nino coming up probably Saturday night, and hopefully will stick with us into Tuesday. Clear week ahead for us. We are checking for clear skies all the way through. It's going to be very, very nice. Checking out this pic right here, Sharon Calgano. All right, thank you so much. Keep those photos coming at myphotos@KMIR.com. We obviously use them, and we love them so, so much. Looks like I am back on. There we go. So sorry, viewers. We had a little dead microphone. Well, that's my fault. I'll take the blame on that one. I'm still 5 months new. All right, back to work. Temps here as far as the nation goes. San Francisco checking at 56 degrees. Now Miami checking at 82. This whole region here is going to get hit really hard today with some serious storms. But let's bring it back to us. 56 is not too bad. Our average temperature for this time of year should be right around 67. So today we'll see a high of 63. Come Thursday, we'll be seeing a high closer to 66, getting right back to where we should be for this time of year. High temps for today, lots of 6s in our forecast. 62 for La Quinta all the way to Palm Desert. Indio and Coachella both checking in at 61 degrees. Desert Hot Springs, good afternoon to you. You'll be seeing a high of 59 today. You got some free time, hop on that gondola and head up to the tram, grab a snowball, bring one down for us. 53 at Whitewater, 50 at Banning, and 51 in Cabazon. Yucca Valley checking into 51 degrees. Now all high desert areas, they're really going to feel the effects of this cold snap tonight. Hopefully that frost advisory will expire at 8 a.m. Won't be extended. Let's keep our fingers crossed, and we'll start to warm up as projected. 66 on Thursday. That's going to be a great temp for New Year's Eve. And then as you see on Saturday and Sunday, there's those clouds with little droplets popping out. Hopefully we're going to get some serious measurable rain come the weekend. And I apologize about my microphone, folks. Hopefully you caught most of that.
That's what we call in the sports business as an audible. You did a great job, Brian.
Thank you.
No worries. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful week. All right, some Boy Scouts in New Jersey earned some merit badges. NBC's Brian Thompson tells us how 3 scouts got help for their scoutmaster, who, get this, was being attacked by a bear.
My scoutmaster went to a cave, and a bear is in the cave with him.
Is he like he can't get out because of where the bear is, or is he too injured to get out?
I think the bear's on top of him.
Alone, deep in the woods, Scoutmaster Chris Petronino tells his boys to lure the bear out.
My scoutmaster just suggested that we get food to put the bear away. He's still okay.
On the bear trail.
Okay, Mr. Petronino, are you still okay?
Then those scouts have an idea.
Do you want us to make a signal fire?
Yeah, if you guys could start a fire.
Meanwhile, after getting out from under the bear, Petronino calls 911.
911, where's the emergency?
Split Rock Reservoir, Blue Trail. I was mauled by a bear.
Where are you bleeding? Your leg, arm?
Left arm, left leg, neck, and head. But I'm getting cold pretty quick.
They knew searchers were somewhere out here.
Guys, on three, everyone's going to yell, hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? I see the helicopter.
All right, he sees the helicopter.
We'll make it out of this alive. I love you guys. We see them! We're over here!
At the same time, Petronino sees them. Rescue.
You see my guys or anybody out there right now?
I see them. They're walking towards me.
Wow, that was NBC's Brian Thompson reporting. Now, none of the Boy Scouts were injured, and Petronino was hospitalized, but is expected to make a full recovery. What an amazing story. All right, it's time now for this season's original Holiday Lights segment, brought to you by The General. All this month, we've traveled to homes around the valley in search of the best light displays. This morning, we're visiting a very special home in Palm Springs. Now, it's been decorated beautifully for years. But this year, that almost didn't happen. That's because Marietta Richardson's husband, who always puts together a display, well, he passed away a little more than a month ago. They were married for 36 years, and Marietta says she put up this lights to honor her husband's memory.
We really feel that not just for Christmas and the neighborhood, but for Bill, we've done this for him.
You know, we always have decorated really heavily. I mean, I can't even, before we even moved to Palm Springs, and the neighbors even say that this is their Christmas, just driving by our house and sing it.
Happy New Year from the Richardsons family.
What a special story. All right, we are continuing our Holiday Lights showcase through the end of the month. You can also go to KMIR.com and vote for your favorite featured display. The voting is down to the final 2 displays, put together by the Dunkelberger family and the Delgado family. The winner will get up to $500 off their December electric bill, paid for by Renova Solar. We'll be announcing the lucky winner on January 1st, New Year's Day. And time now for our Valley Pet Finder segment, where we try to reunite pets with their owners. Today, we're trying to find a missing Lhasa Apso named Joey. He's on the left in this photo. His owner says he went missing from the Vagabond Inn on Christmas Day. He has an ID collar, and his owners are offering a reward. If you have any information about this missing pet, please reach out to us. You can email us at pets@kmir.com. The Lhasa Apso is considered the supermodel of all dogs. So please return him if you find him. Remember, if you've lost a pet or found a pet, go to KMIR.com. You can send us a picture and description of the pet and where it was lost or found. We'll post it online and right here on KMIR News in hopes of helping you get reunited with the rightful owner. All right, time is now 54 minutes past the hour. Still to come on KMIR News. A bat steals the show at the Spurs game last night. We'll show you how the mascot came to the rescue. And remember, when you're away from a TV, you can still catch KMIR News streaming live at KMIR.com. We'll be right back.
Meet the Moores. We're the Moore family, and as you can see, we needed internet that could do more.
We do more games.
And more streaming.
So we need more speed.
That's why we switched to Time Warner Cable.
You can too. Call 1-800-344-6025.
Now we can connect more devices at the same time.
The Wi-Fi in this house is amazing.
For my guacamole.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Look at that.
Time Warner Cable even has an internet plan for us.
Get the internet speed that's right for you. From everyday low price internet up to 50 megs. Plans start as low as $14.99 per month.
They even made it easy to switch with a 1-hour arrival window.
Why settle for less when
you can get
more? Get more from your internet with a range of speeds up to 50 megs. Call 1-800-344-6025. You could get free installation, no data cap, and access to over 400,000 TWC Wi-Fi hotspots with select plans. Call now.
In the show, I portrayed Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, and Judy Garland. I've always been a performer, always been interested in acting. I played Farmer McGregor in a production of Peter Rabbit in the 2nd grade, so I was bitten by the acting bug early on.
Dining and Stools Unlimited, the largest selection in all of California. Highway 111, Rancho Mirage, 2 blocks east of Bob Hope.
Closed captioning brought to you by the Coachella Valley's #1 volume Nissan dealer, Palm Springs Nissan. Get 2015 closeout pricing now.
Welcome back. Just a beautiful day across the Coachella Valley. Here's a live look at the Fantasy Springs Resort Casino camera. Hopefully you have a chance to enjoy this beautiful weather we have and get outside, take your puppy for a walk, take your dog for a walk, and enjoy yourself because we've got some of the best weather in the country. All right, on the brighter side of the news, now the San Antonio Spurs are known as a model franchise in the NBA, but it was the mascot that had to come to the rescue in San Antonio. A bat made its way into the AT&T Center, flying around the court prior to the tip-off between the Timberwolves and Spurs last night. So here comes a coyote to rescue. Dressed as the Dark Knight himself, Batman, the Cape Coyote quickly corralled the flying rodent with a fishing net before handing it off to authorities for release. Now, if the mascot thing doesn't work out for him, he can always fall back on a career in critter control. I always say mascots are highly underrated, and this is another fantastic example of that. All right, we have one more look at today's top stories. We'll tell you what happened today in court when a man accused of setting a woman on fire appeared before a judge.
Welcome to Country Club Animal Clinic, a uniquely personal veterinary service in Palm Desert.
Country Club Animal Clinic has a space just for cats. It makes Hunter feel really safe, and I'd never take him anywhere else.
These are 2 rescue dogs, one with no eyes, one with missing a leg, and if it weren't for Country Club Animal Clinic, they wouldn't be enjoying life.
I wouldn't take my dogs anywhere but Country Club Animal Clinic.
Country Club Animal Clinic, where your pet's health is our business.
And now, here's the #1 solar song in America.
Use the power of the sun today. Terry Solar's gonna make it pay. Terry, Mother Nature makes it nice. The best solar for the lowest price. Oh, Terry Solar. Invest in sunshine. Oh, Terry Solar.
Wondering which mattress is right for you?
Come to a Mathis Sleep Center and check out EcoComfort, our best-selling mattresses. With innovative ice soak covers that stay cool all night, eco-friendly foam that gives you perfectly contoured support, and a 25-year warranty at about half the cost of the nationally advertised brands. Come get yours right now, and we'll even throw in a gift card worth up to $300. The best value on the best night's sleep you've ever had, only at a Mathis Sleep Center near you.
Welcome back. Our top story this morning, a 2-year-old girl who disappeared on Christmas Eve during a supervised visit with her father in the Los Angeles area has been found safe in Palm Springs. Police say the girl, Lucia Perry, has been reunited with her mother. The father, 31-year-old Jack Perry, has been detained and is expected to be booked on child concealment charges. Police say a neighbor recognized Perry and called them to investigate. And a man who allegedly set a woman on fire in Pomona is now charged with murder. This is 51-year-old Clarence Duell Deer, seen in a booking photo from 2012. Police claim that on Christmas, Deer poured gasoline on a woman and lit her on fire, possibly with a cigarette. Neighbors told police they saw the 41-year-old victim running from a home engulfed in flames before collapsing in the street. She later died at the hospital. Deer was arrested Sunday morning in Altadena. He is being held on $1 million bail. And a victim of the San Bernardino terror attack falls victim for a second time when somebody robbed her home. Natasha Torabora works at the Inland Regional Medical Center where she was on December 2nd when 2 shooters opened fire, killing 14 people, including one of her friends. Well, soon after the attack, a burglar ransacked her home business. Several items were stolen, including a handgun, a Wayne Gretzky jersey. Luckily, the suspect has since been arrested. And we have more news coming up on KMIR News at 5. But Brian, what's the 7-day forecast looking like?
We're checking for clear skies this week. A frost advisory tonight begins at midnight, expires at 8 a.m., so bundle on up. But it looks like New Year's is bringing us some beautiful average conditions.
Awesome. And you have a couple extra days to come up with your New Year's resolutions and the beautiful weather to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. We're back at 5 o'clock. Enjoy your day.
The following is a paid presentation for the Bye Bye Foundation Beautiful You collection from IT Cosmetics by Jamie Kern-Lima, brought to you by Guthrie Ranker. Imagine having skin that looks this beautiful, this flawless, without having to wear foundation. Imagine a product that covers everything, but looks and feels like you're wearing nothing. Imagine one product that is clinically shown to make your skin younger looking in just 10 days and can make you look up to 5 years younger instantly. This life-changing product is Bye Bye Foundation, the first ever full coverage moisturizer from IT Cosmetics. It's proven skincare and full coverage, plus broad spectrum SPF 50+ sunscreen, all in one simple step. So say Bye Bye Foundation and hello beautiful, flawless looking skin. It's your skin, but better.
It gives you everything. It gives you the skincare. It gives you the coverage. It gives you your most beautiful face.
It's makeup, it's skincare, it's everything all in one, and it's the best thing I've ever used.
I just look flawless instead of like I have a lot of makeup on. It feels silky, light, like nothing's there.
It just feels like I'm not wearing anything on my face. It makes my skin look absolutely flawless. It covers up everything, and it evens out my skin tone. There's nothing out there that I have found that has given me what IT Cosmetics has. And that is for people not to tell me, I love your makeup, but I love your skin.
One step, one product, I get everything I need, and in seconds, I can have flawless, beautiful looking skin, and that's something I've never been able to do.
IT Cosmetics innovations made news on the Today Show, in the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, and it's been featured in Allure, In Style, Brides, Marie Claire, People, Women's Day, Family Circle, and Cosmopolitan. The Bye Bye Foundation Beautiful You collection was developed by James